Okay, let me make sure everything is good over here now. Should be a fun video, everyone. Good times, good times. Alright, we'll turn this all the way down. Cool. And we're gonna wait for people to filter in. This is such a weird one. What's up, everybody? Looks like people are starting to filter in. Dylan, Joey, Michael, Nate, Tristan, Stamp Kick, Swan, Casper, Curtis, Edison, Albie, Quantum. Dang, there's so much people in here. What's up? What is up, everybody? We got some interesting topics to talk about today. It's it's pretty interesting, but cool. So I'm happy a lot of people are in here. I want to let you guys know that I hope that this is going to be an interactive like live stream and stuff. If you guys are new to like the live streams, what I've been doing is I've been having like subscribers and stuff call in. So I'm hoping like, you know, once I go over like all the information and stuff, I want to hear like your guys's as the viewer's perspective. Because you guys all have your own voice about what's going on with this Lil Nas X / Mischief / Nike scandal that's happening right now. So we'll get into that towards the end. For now, let me just give you guys the backstory on what's happening because this is really weird. So basically this whole video is going to be talking about those Satan shoes that, you know, it's been all over the news, all over Twitter, Instagram, media, everything. And it's all made by this company called MSCHF, MSCHF, MSCHF. And let me give you guys some background, I guess, of what I know personally about MSCHF, because I think I have a little bit more knowledge than most people, because originally this MSCHF company, what they are is they're a marketing company. I think the official name is, let me check. Official name is MSCHF Product Studio. But really what MSCHF is they're actually like a marketing agency, and they're like based around like viral hype. The reason why I know this is because I did my own due diligence for it, because they reached out when the Jesus shoes came out, those like blue ones with like the holy water or whatever and had like the cross on it and stuff. They reached out because they wanted to give me a pair, but I'm Christian, so I was like, I don't really want to be walking on like Jesus and stuff. It was just, I don't really want to have that like on my feet. That's a really weird thing. So I told them no, but I did do all of my due diligence and stuff and check up on the company, and they're legit, like they're an actual company and whatnot. But they're really all just about viral hype. And I called this like literally 2 days ago once I saw the shoes drop. I posted it on Twitter. I said, you know, this is a company that's all about viral hype. What they're doing is trying to get like Christian outrage going, and just, you know, all of this is going to be promoting the shoes. And basically, that's what happened. And then Nike expounded on that by suing them, which seems to be like a Nike thing to do this year. They're all in the controversies, like with the Hebert stuff, and Hebert, and the Sun, the reselling Sun. So yeah, that's all weird. And now they're going into like, you know, trying to sue Lil Nas X for these shoes. Before we get into the actual story, let me give you guys a couple things. First off, this is not me pushing my own religion on anything. I personally just think the shoes are ugly. I don't like them. I didn't even like the Jesus shoes either. I just didn't think they were like aesthetically nice. The concept is obviously meant to like create some kind of feeling in people, and that's what MSCHF is all about, and they succeeded in that, so they're doing their job. I don't think the shoes are nice though. Also, I don't think that MSCHF is a bad company, and I don't think that what they did is wrong per se, because it is a custom shoe. I mean, literally, like the shoe surgeon guys, all of those people, they make the shoes exactly all the time, like customs and stuff, and they sell it for like literally like 3,000. I think these are going for, what did they say, $1,008 or something like that. So if you're going to be suing these guys, you got to sue like shoe surgeon and all of the customizers, because that's only makes sense. The other thing that I want to mention is that Lil Nas X, I have no problems with this guy. He's been making like cringe videos recently, but I don't think that this has anything to do with him like in particular. It's more just between Nike and MSCHF. So I hope you guys don't get it twisted. You know, like Lil Nas X is obviously like tweeting. He posted a like meme picture of like Squidward inside like of a box asking for money, because he said that's how he's gonna have to be after the Nike lawsuit. But he's not even listed on the lawsuit, you know. So I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about this now. That's all my backstory on that. So I'm pulling up a TMZ article, and you guys can do that online too if you guys want. It's literally on CNN, TMZ, all of the big news reporters. But what it says is Lil Nas X is in the middle of a holy war now, legally speaking, because Nike's going after the company making his controversial Satan shoes, a devilish connection Nike wants no part of. The shoe giant is suing Mischief Product Studio, the company that collaborated with the rapper to produce the Satan shoe, aka the Blood Shoes. Yeah, it's, if you guys don't know about it, it's kind of weird because there's like blood in the shoe, is what they say. And I don't even know how they can prove that either. But same way they couldn't prove like that there's actually like water from the River Jordan in the Jesus ones. That's why I didn't take that shoe. I was just like, this is so weird, you know, like they're trying to like utilize like sneaker YouTubers and stuff with like no knowledge of what's going on in the background. Like we don't even know what we're promoting or anything. So I had no part of it. I didn't want it. If you haven't heard, Lil Nas has been hyping the customized Nike Air Max 97 shoes, which feature the pentagram symbol, a Bible verse that references Satan, which it looks like it's Luke 10:18, which is why they're selling it for $1,018, I'm assuming. And allegedly a drop of blood from one of Mischief's employees. It's also very weird. I don't know, like if the boss of your company, if you work in Mischief, can you imagine? He walks in the room and he's like, "Hey, Joe, we're gonna need like a couple vials of blood. We're gonna be making new shoes and stuff. You got to do it. You know, you work for us. You got to do it." That's an interesting one. But he said there's only 666 pairs, devil's number, being made, and they're selling for over $1,000. So literally, they're trying very, very hard to make it like this big like ordeal or whatever. Let's see what Joshua said real fast. Joshua said, James 2:19, you believe that there is one God, good. Even the demons believe that and shudder. Lil Nas needs to repent and come to Christ. All right, man. I feel you. And again, I don't want to like push any religion, you know, in the comments. You guys are free to believe in what you guys want to believe. I'm a Christian. I literally wear it on my arm. Like my entire sleeve is like Christian themes with Bible verses and stuff. But I never push it on you guys, you know. If you guys are Buddhist or you guys, you know, or whatever you guys are, that's all on you guys, okay? And so I don't really want to like force that into other people on here either. Just kind of be respectful is what I'm saying. Appreciate that Bible verse being thrown in though, dude. Thank you. Yeah, so the TMZ article goes on to say, according to the docs, like the legal documents for it, this is actually filed. That's why, guys, they are already in the process of suing Mischief. They wasted no time, which is crazy. They wasted no time in suing these guys, but they can't even fix their app. Kind of crazy. Nike claims the company's tricking consumers into thinking it approved the Satan-themed shoes, but Nike insists it didn't authorize it and is in no way connected with this project. I don't know. I never got that vibe. I always kind of figured, you know, it was just a custom pair. I didn't think Nike was involved. But I guess for like just random people not in the sneaker game, I could see like how they could be like misled per se, thinking, you know, it was part of Nike. Nike is suing for trademark infringement because the famous swoosh logo is still prominently featured on X's shoes. It wants damages, and perhaps more importantly for Nas X, Nike wants the judge to block all sales of the Satan shoe, which is not going to happen. Let's be realistic. I don't think that's going to happen. I literally think that Mischief is in the right here, where it's just a custom shoe. I mean, I'm not promoting the shoe. Obviously, I don't like the shoe. It doesn't look good, and the message I'm not a big fan of either. But I don't think Mischief did anything wrong, and I don't think Lil Nas did anything wrong, you know, per se. They're just creating whatever he wants to create, and that's fine. So I don't think they're going to win that case. And then it just goes on to say, like, people like Trevor Lawrence and Nick Young were talking, like, about their disgust for the product, you know, like they're hardcore Christians and stuff. So they're, like, saying they don't want any part of it. So that's essentially what happened. There is a little bit more information that I can pull up for you guys. I did see that Brendan Dunn was talking about it. He works with Complex, right? So apparently they were like, I guess, commenting, or like he had a comment from the Mischief guys. So let's see. Okay, so we're going back over here. Yeah, so Brendan Dunn, you guys can see his Instagram or his Twitter. On Twitter, he said, again, this is like a Complex like writer and stuff. So he's big up there, and you guys watch him on that sneaker show. Can't remember what it's called. It's on the sneaker show. But yeah. Brendan says, how did they get the blood for the Lil Nas X Satan shoe Nikes? Not the best way to say the least. I could tell you it's just kind of graphic, but not by any means a good way. What the heck does this mean? All right, let me pull open this article. I did not read that entirely. That's kind of weird. Why would the Mischief guys say that it was like by weird means? All right, we're reading this now, guys. So this is from Complex. It's titled Lil Nas X's Nike Satan sneakers have human blood in them, but whose blood? Written by Brendan Dunn. Let's see. The answer for this, I guess, is from that Daniel Greenberg guy, the co-founder of Mischief. Myself and some of my coworkers. Designed to go viral, yes, like we were saying. They fulfilled their destiny swiftly, yes, because it went viral. It's all over Twitter. And then when they asked how did they get the blood, not the best way to say the least. I could tell you it's just kind of graphic, but like not by any means a good way of. What the heck? That's strange. I don't. What the heck does that even mean? He's alluding to it. I don't know if that's to create more hype, but that's kind of strange where he's saying like it's not. It's not a good way that he got the. Okay, whatever. Anyway, back to Brendan's tweets. Um, so I guess Brendan was able to get like some of the lawsuit documents because it might be public record already. So Brendan said in its lawsuit against Mischief, Nike includes screenshots of Instagram comments complaining about the Lil Nas X Satan shoes, which is hilarious in my opinion. Literally. They're just using like screenshots as like hardcore evidence or whatever of like just random people on Instagram. I don't know how this is gonna hold up in a court of law. That's interesting. Brendan also says Nike says that Mischief's custom work on the Satan shoe Air Max 97s could have performance ramifications. Making changes to the midsole may pose safety risk for consumers. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of a stretch. I don't. It didn't look like they changed anything in the midsole. They just like injected like red dye into it, which I think is what they kind of did with like the Jesus shoes. It was like kind of like blue water, right? I think they just injected blue in there. So that was weird. I don't know if they're gonna win that part either. They're literally, I don't think, gonna win any of this lawsuit. Brendan goes on to say, talked to Mischief last week before they unveiled the Nike Satan sneaker customs and asked them about the legality of selling them. This is what Mischief co-founder Daniel Greenberg said then. This is a quote from the Mischief founder. It is totally legal in the sense that because we're not doing knockoffs, because we are buying their shoes and doing our own art and selling it for more, it's like 1,000% legal, which is why they can't do anything about it, which I agree with. It is a custom sneaker. In that regard, there's nothing wrong. And it looks like Complex has tried to reach out for follow up about like what Mischief's take is on everything. But it like I said, this whole company is built around like viral hype, right? And they literally got what they wanted. It's interesting because they don't really care about the sales of sneakers. Like it probably gives them like 600 pairs, $500 a pop. That's like 30 grand, which is like a drop in the bucket. It's literally not too much for like a multi-million-dollar company. Where Mischief actually makes like most of their money is that they want to be known as a viral company. They want to show people that they can market pretty much anything, create a lot of hype around it, and they want companies to like buy their marketing like skills. So that's why they want like all of these like things to trend. They want to see all these statistics. They want to see how many news reports they can get on, because this is all like stuff or evidence they can give the company to show, hey, this is what we can do for your company. We can make you guys go viral. And they've done it time and time again. Like literally, this one was one. I know the Jesus shoes were one. It literally got into like almost every YouTuber's like channel, it seemed like, and also like Unbox Therapy, which is like the biggest unboxing channel there is on YouTube. So that was big. I also know they did a collaboration with Mr. Beast. I think they were the ones that did like that touch thing where you have to like hold your finger on the phone or whatever to win $1 million with Mr. Beast. That was them. That was with them. They also did a whole bunch of other things that you may not think was Mischief, but if you like actually look into it, it was all run by Mischief. They're really good at this viral marketing stuff. I have like no like hate towards them. They're just trying to do their job and they're doing it pretty well. I mean, I'm talking about it. They got everybody talking about it. They did their job. In terms of the actual shoe and what it represents, again, I'm not a big fan of that. I do think that they're just kind of tacky and stuff. But again, I thought that the Jesus shoes were tacky too. I don't know. Like this is what they're trying to do though. Is trying to create like this viral hype, and it really got to the point there. I think what they did that was really smart though was partnering with Lil Nas X. Who is not really like a controversial rapper, I would say. He's not like getting into fights and all of this stuff, but he has like a background, to be like, he speaks his mind and stuff, and he's like honest about things. So I think that really helped this marketing case too. But still, yeah, that's just a small part of what they do for marketing. I'm assuming they probably gave out maybe 100 pairs of the sneakers to like YouTubers and stuff. I saw that Jacob Starr actually got a pair. He's a homie, right? Jacob. He got a pair. The box was pretty dope, man. It was like in this like crazy case and stuff. You can go look at his Instagram. And I think another person that I saw was Sneaker Life. He did one too, Mike. So that was interesting. But yeah, I obviously did not want any part of that like free source stuff that I'm not going to want to promote. But to each their own, you know. And I actually hope that like Jacob or Sneaker Life is watching the stream right now, because it would be really good to get them on. And hopefully, you know, I'm not sure if they signed any NDAs, like non-disclosures or anything, but I'd like to see like the conversation in the background of what Mischief said. Like, hey, you want these like Satan shoes, bro? Like, we're not gonna pay you, because that's not how it works. They just give you a free pair of $1,000 shoes to like do whatever for content. I just wanted to see like what their talks were or whatever behind the scene. It would be pretty interesting. The box is crazy though. Um, yeah. So anyway, let's get into like what we're gonna be doing is like, oh, Brad Hall did a review. Jacob just said that Brad Hall did a review. He really got a pair? Let me see this. One second. I was just about to get like fan call-ins right now, or subscriber call-ins, to get your guys' thoughts, but I want to see if Brad Hall actually did do a... Wow. He did do a shoe. Lil Nas X Nike Satan shoes, what you need to know. So again, that's another YouTuber that got sourced a pair. So I gotta go watch that video after this. It's too funny. Dominic Russo, the concept is cool. Design is trash though. $1.99 donation. Thanks, bro. All right. So yeah, let's talk about this. What happens on this like part of the stream is you guys are able to call into the channel and you guys will be live on stream. I'm gonna tell you guys straight up right now, if you guys are like trying to like come in here and like be a jerk and stuff and like belittle people's religions or like their own beliefs, whether you're on like one side or the other, just it doesn't matter. You know, we're talking solely about the shoes and about like what you guys think about the Nike lawsuit and stuff. We're not getting into like changing people's religions and stuff like that. If you guys do end up going that route, I'm unfortunately gonna have to like, you know, block you on this, and you guys won't be able to like speak your piece on it. So just keep it like, you know, 100, keep it like clean. We're all family here. We're literally just, you know, talking about it. And I want your guys' voices on here. So I'm clicking fan line right now. You guys can see on the screen. Fan line is open, 505-207-4641. You guys are able to call that number. You'll be put into a waiting room, and then I will let you guys onto the stream to talk about what your guys' thoughts of like this whole situation are. But yeah, again, keep it civil, or else you're gonna have to get out of here. Brad is the GOAT, dude. Brad is the GOAT. Mod, stay out of calls today. I mean, no, you can call in if you want, Edison. Feel free, man. All right, so we already got people calling in, a good number of people. Let me just hit this. This is all random, by the way. If you guys get selected to come on, I don't get to choose who you are, so don't think, you know, like I'm playing favorites or picking only like people that have like green names or like mods or whatever. It's all random, okay? So I'm clicking answer. Again, be respectful or you're going to get blocked immediately. Let's go. I got to turn up my volume. Hey, what's up, man? You're live on stream. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Right on, man. What's your name?
I'm Aiden Woodruff.
Aiden. I feel like I've seen you on the comments and stuff before, Aiden.
Yeah, bro, I've been watching the videos for a long time now.
Awesome, man. Where you from, Aiden?
I'm from Santa Barbara, California.
Santa Barbara. Right on, man. So have you been following all of this like Mischief and like Lil Nas X stuff?
Dude, I have. I think overall their idea of trying to get the attention of people has worked, and their marketing has been really good on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think their affiliate, like them doing it on an Air Max, with even though Nike isn't affiliated,
Mm-hmm.
might portray the wrong views of Nike to other viewers of the shoe that maybe aren't in the sneaker culture as much, that just see it as an article. So it could be really degrading to Nike as a company to have people see these shoes and then maybe like go to Adidas or somebody who doesn't have the backlash.
I could see that.
So that's my take on it.
I know that's a very good point, Ian. I kind of like you know, I kind of glossed over that really fast when I was talking about it, but I think you're like exactly right. Where even though I don't think Nike will win the lawsuit, I think that, you know, just them showing that they're not like promoting it, or, you know, they're not on their side, is enough to like kind of like bring their audience back a little bit, you know, where it's like saying, oh, I think even Nick Young, you know, the basketball player, he originally said, I'm debating if I want my kids to buy Nikes anymore. Then he retracted his statement and is like, oh, I didn't know Nike wasn't a part of it. So I think in that regard,
Yeah,
you know, maybe just
exactly.
suing, even if they don't win, just shows like we tried, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I just think, yeah, definitely like that, because Nick Young, you know, he's obviously getting the take on the media, and then can see those statements that Nike's not affiliated, but, you know, the average person might read one thing about it, you know, see the shoe, and then have their views changed on Nike for the future.
True, true. Definitely agree, man. Well, thank you so much for sharing all of that. We're gonna try to get some other people on here, Aiden, but I appreciate that. And like, it looks like a lot of
For
people in
sure.
the
Thanks,
comments
man.
agreed with you as well. Thanks for watching the channel and support, though, bro. I appreciate you.
No problem.
All
Have a
right,
good
you have
one,
a great
bro.
rest of your day. Later.
See ya.
All right, so that's the first one, and yeah, he's not wrong. Like definitely right about like Nike just wants to try to save image, I guess, like the same way where they didn't fire Ann Hebert, but they like kind of like shoot her out the door. That's it's just image protection, and I think if you guys were in that same position, to be like, yeah, if you don't agree with the stance or whatever, it's just better to like kind of stay away from it. But I can understand like the opposite opposing side where it's like, well, how come they didn't say anything about the Jesus shoes? Like I don't know. I can see both angles of it. That's how it goes. Guy sounds smart as F. That's true. I'm happy we got that one out of the way first. All right, so let's get another guy in here. Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Yo, what's up, man? You're on the stream right now.
Yeah, how are you, man?
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Yusuf.
Okay, and what's your thoughts about the whole like controversy and stuff going on?
Yeah, so, personally, I no way like support any of these shoes. That's just me personally, but I will say that, Mischief, like as a company, I know they designed the Jesus shoes before, and what I think is like, they had a really good, what I feel like is Nike is really doing this. They know they're not going to win the case,
Uh-huh.
But I feel like Nike's doing this, like you said before, like they're doing this to show that they're not a part of this,
Mm-hmm.
and trying to show that like they're not trying to give themselves a bad statement. Because I was like going through TikTok and stuff, and a lot of people were like giving backlash to Nike and stuff about how this is a bad image on them. But I don't, they're just doing the case to show that like this is they're not a part of it and stuff.
For sure,
So
for sure. Yeah, yeah, definitely agree with all of that, man. Is it like would you say that you like the design and stuff of the sneakers?
I wouldn't say like the design's like okay, but I think it's just kind of like the whole like human blood thing is like interesting. Like I don't really think like I mean it's a cool like collab,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like just personally like what it symbolizes. So it's just from a religious perspective, just me personally, it's kind of like I'm just kind of straight away from it.
I feel you. I feel you.
But I will say like I mean I like the concept, like sure, like they're trying to get attention and stuff. I'm pretty sure didn't it like sell out in like under a minute? Like it just absolutely like gone. So
Mm-hmm. I
yeah.
feel you. Okay, right on, man. We're gonna get some other people in here, but thank you for sharing your thoughts. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
You have a good one, man.
Yep.
Take care. All right. So, one thing that I did want to point out too, we're talking about marketing and stuff, right? And how they've been marketing these shoes and whatnot. One thing that I do want to show you guys, and this is why you guys always got to be like aware of what's going on in the background because everything always has like meaning to it. Lil Nas X released that video, Montero, right? Call Me by Your Name, official video 3 days ago, which is literally the same day that I think the news broke about like the collaboration with Mischief. So obviously, like from a viral perspective, Mischief probably came to like Lil Nas and they're like, "Oh, you got new music dropping and stuff. Let's try to drop these shoes at the same time. Your name's gonna get trending. Our name's gonna get trending. These shoes are gonna get trending. Let's kill it together." And so when people are searching for like Nike Satan shoes or Mischief, Lil Nas X is gonna be tied onto all of that. Thus, kind of promoting his own music and stuff as well. So there's always like these little things in the background, and that's why you guys just got to be aware of like the underlying what's happening. Like literally, this is like the best form of attention for this guy. It's just for his music because search is gonna come up. Oh, what's this? He just dropped a song. Let me listen to it. All right, let's get a couple more guys in here. I'm gonna click answer. Yo, what's up? You're on the stream.
Hey, Bryson.
Yo, who is this?
Hey, it's Alex. Alex Gomez, bro.
Hey, Alex again. What's up? You got on. You got on again. Lucky guy.
We're out here. I was actually super hyped to find that you had a live video going on about the topic.
Okay, and what's your thoughts, Alex?
Man, I'll be transparent. I'll be real with Juana. I'll be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with the business aspect, if I can share.
Mm-hmm.
on a business aspect, I think we all know, like, this was obviously done properly. You know, you just mentioned how Lil Nas came out with his music video not but 3 days ago, and then bam, there's the advertisement of the sneakers. So obviously there was some conversation beforehand on how do we do this right, how do we do this properly, and you know, let's be real. On a business aspect, we got to tip our hats off. MSCHF, they know what they're doing. You've been saying it from day one. MSCHF, they feed off a hype. They know how to advertise and get people's attention.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, on the flip side of it, you know, I'm gonna be real with you. You know, you shared a little bit, and I hope the Ohana can bear with me for a moment.
Okay.
You know, as a Christ follower myself, I believe in Jesus, and for me, I'm a bit hurt and a little bit devastated by how Christians have responded to this. And again, you know, if I can share lightly with the Ohana, bear with me, everybody. You know, but for me, it's when I read the Bible, you know, I don't think Jesus would have responded the way that people are responding to Lil Nas right now. You know, I don't think the way that Jesus responded to the man who was infested with demons, would have said, nah, bro, I'm not going to mess with you. But if you read scripture, it's a bit different, huh?
Right.
You know, the demons were cast out and those demons shuddered, you know what I'm saying? And so for me, it's devastating that, you know, people who claim to be Christians point at Lil Nas and MSCHF and say, you know, the crucial things they're saying. But we can have our beliefs. We can say, I'm not going to mess with this. But you got, you know, blast first. Sad to me.
Right. No, that's a good perspective, actually. I never thought about that. The Christian response has definitely been kind of strange. You know, everybody has their own take on religions, and there's so many, like, different denominations in, like, Christianity and stuff, too. So people will have, like, you know, a stronger stance or, like, a weaker stance on certain topics. But this one was strange because it was, like, why would you attack, like, the rapper, per se, and, you know, like, be very, very negative in that aspect and stuff, you know, like, there are better ways to handle it rather than, you know, like, calling them out and doing certain stuff like this. I just feel like there's just better ways, you know, so I'm glad you brought that up. That's a unique perspective, and one that I didn't think about literally until you said that. So thank you for sharing that, man.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I appreciate you to bring my my thought process to light, bro. It means a lot. Thank you.
Okay, no problem, Alex. You have a great rest of your day, man. Thank you so much. Good hearing from you again.
Yeah, great hearing from you too, bro.
Take care. Okay, so yeah, that was this has all been really good. Like, literally, I think every single, like, person that's came in so far has brought, like, a different perspective, which is cool. Yeah, let's keep it going. We can get a couple more guys in here. Hopefully, like, everybody can call in. Again, if you guys do want to call in, it's literally just this number over here. I think it's for US only right now, so sorry if you guys are living in UK and stuff. I really wish I could get perspective from somebody that's, like, not in the country, because maybe they would have, like, a more unique response and, like, a different, like, I guess, thought process behind, like, what would happen if, like, a celebrity in the UK or, like, in Japan or something did something similar. Would there be a similar outrage within their own, like, country and their own, like, state, you know? So that would have been nice, but we can't have people on from outside, apparently. So yeah. All right, let's go. Answer. Everybody's been respectful so far. I love it. Hello. What's up? You're on the stream.
Oh, hi. What's up?
Hey, what's your name, man?
My name's Jesse.
Jesse. How are you doing, Jesse?
I'm from Michigan.
Michigan. Right on,
Good.
dude.
How are you?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. Go Wolverines. So
hey,
what is
man,
your...
I like say, but...
Okay, I feel you. Sorry, go Spartans. Anyway,
there it is.
Let's. So, what's your thoughts about the Lil Nas X controversy, and everything going on?
I definitely think it's something unique. It's definitely something different. I mean, I see that they came out with the Jesus shoes too, which I mean, they got a lot of coverage too, but I don't think it's getting as much, like, obviously not as much hate because people are looking at the shoes different. So, like, I feel like Lil Nas is getting a lot of hate too, which, I mean, I haven't really listened to much of his music. I'm not too big of a fan, but I know he's getting a lot of hate right now. And, you know, I just, like, taking it from his perspective, if MSCHF came up to me and they were like, we want to make a shoe that goes with, like, you know, whatever you're doing, I would do it. I would definitely do it with them.
That's true.
So
That's
that's
true.
how I was thinking about it.
Yeah, that's why I think from the business we can all kind of agree. The business perspective, it makes so much sense for them, right? Like it's just like he dropped
Yeah,
new music. He wants people to listen to the like plays, obviously on Spotify, on Apple Music, on YouTube, and literally like this is the best attention you can get is by creating like some kind of controversy. And it wasn't even like he had to get into like a fight or like do something crazy to happen. It was
yeah,
just he dropped.
everybody. Yeah, because everybody's watching it now.
Exactly. Just to even see, like, oh wait, this related? Did he have the shoes in the music video or whatever? So it
Right,
all worked out
exactly.
from both sides. I think it was a perfect partnership, to be honest.
The only thing I don't really agree with though is that the drop of blood. Like, I mean, I haven't seen too many details about that exactly,
Do you think
but
it's
I just
real?
like, I see that it's a drop of blood. I mean, if they're saying it's a drop of blood, one drop of human blood, and then the rest is red dye, then I don't know.
But that's my thing too. Is like, how can you claim something like that, and then there's no way you can
That's
prove it.
what I
There's no way you can
like. Is
prove it.
somebody donating their blood? Like, what is that?
Yeah, but still, it's like,
And
and
like,
you
how
can't
is
prove
that
it either.
sanitary? I don't understand it.
That's so funny, dude. I agree. Well, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, Jesse. I appreciate it, man. Stay warm up over there. I'm sure it's cold in Michigan right now.
Yeah, it's starting to get warm, but a little bit, a little bit cold still.
Sounds good, brother. Okay, you
Not
take
like
care over there.
Hawaii.
Thanks for sharing
You too. Have a
your
good
thoughts.
day.
Yeah, you too, man. Right on. They have one drop of blood, the rest is ink. No, that's true, but how do you know? That's what I'm saying is like, how do you even know that it's like real blood? Like, they can just put any claims on it because it's not like it's like, like whatever the food stuff where you have to, if you make a claim about a food, they have to actually fact check it and find out. Nobody's fact checking custom sneakers. Okay, let me say this. I want to see whoever got these like sourced or whatever, like whether it be Jacob or like Brad Hall or whoever it is, go to like some place where you can extract that like liquid in there and see if you can actually see blood in there. That would be the way that I'm like, okay, that's kind of crazy that it's actually real. I'm not even sure if like one drop would get diluted by all the ink and like the water, but there should still be traces, right? If you like had to like get it like done like in a lab or something. I don't know, obviously be safe, don't do that like and touch it or whatever because it could be like disease, but still that's the only way you can literally prove that there's something inside of that shoe that's like human blood. I don't know, that's my take. Anyway, let's see what else we got. I think they're lying. What's up? You're live on the stream, man.
Hello?
Hey, who is this?
Hey, this is Sean. I'm coming to you live from Minnesota.
Sean, what's good, man? Minnesota, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Awesome, glad to hear it, dude. And what's your take, I guess, on the shoes and like the controversy? Do you have anything you want to add?
I just want to say this doesn't surprise me. This isn't the first time Nike has sued somebody. They've even been on a track record recently with like Warren Lotus.
That's true, the
people
Lotus.
like that. So it doesn't surprise me that they did. I see why they did it. I feel like that's bad for business if you're throwing up satanic symbols because a lot of people in and around America are going to be Christians.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see why it's controversial, but I'm not surprised why they are suing because it's something they've been doing for a long time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point, actually. I didn't even bring it up once in the video. The Warren Lotus thing is like literally the perfect example of like another time, that Nike got in somebody's face and like said, hey, these customs aren't allowed. I guess it was even more harsh for them though, because I'm guessing they actually lost that lawsuit or they were really scared about it because they changed all of like the stuff after.
I think this is more just like a statement to say, hey, don't put this type of symbolism. We don't want to be associated with this type of stuff. As an earlier viewer said that it might rub people the wrong way. So that's really all I just wanted to say was, Nike's been suing people for a long time for the way that they customize or remake their shoes after. So that's all I had to add.
True that. And before we end this call, I just kind of want to add to this because you did bring this up, so I want you involved in this last bit of the conversation. From a business perspective, I also think that not only that, I think that Nike knows what they're doing as well, where there's no such thing as bad publicity per se, right? So they don't mind like if their name is being like thrown all over the place to an extent. Obviously, they don't want a huge bad image rep, but they don't mind their name being like trending, like in the news and all of this stuff. Like it's only better for business down the road. Maybe in the short term it won't look good, but down the road it's only increasing Nike's brand name and household awareness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
also a part of this is also going to help Nike's awareness. You know, it's bringing a big thing towards Nike right now, even though it is a controversy, to still shining lights on Nike and giving them publicity and advertising, as well as MSCHF and Lil Nas X. So
exactly,
like
all three of them won.
Profiting from it.
All three of them won. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, man. Well, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. I appreciate it. You take care over there.
Thank you for having me on.
Go Packers, baby. Okay, bye. Sorry, I had to do that. I'm a diehard Packers fan. The boy said he's from Minnesota. If you're in the chat still, homie, I love you. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, but go Pack, go. And I'm assuming you're a Vikings fan because you're in Minnesota. All love. Yeah, there's definitely cancel culture. That's right. There's definitely cancel culture, but at the point where Nike is already, like, can you imagine how much controversies is actually like survived and stuff? I don't know if you guys are like old enough to remember this, but back in like either the mid 2000s or maybe even like early 2000s, late 2000s, they had all of those controversies with like the Nike sweatshops. Even remember that was big in the news, where people didn't realize, I guess, before, where everything was being outsourced to like different countries, and they were literally like running sweatshops where people were getting paid like $1 or something a day. They survived all of that. You know, I'm thinking like this kind of stuff, it's so minor for them at this point compared to that level of like scrutiny that it's like, you know, who's going to touch them at this point? It's literally like all marketing. And honestly, from just seeing like the marketing side of stuff, it's really just interesting to see like people's like tactics on how they want to like get their name out there. It seems kind of dirty, but whatever. Anyway, let's get a couple more guys in here, maybe like 2 more people, and then yeah, we'll cut. I really want to text Jacob right now and see if he'll jump on. Like, you know, let me actually see if he's available. I want his thoughts on this. Jacob, where you at, man? I'm talking about Star Life, if you guys didn't know. I think I can add him onto the call, that's why. So that'd be fun. Yo, you able? Is Harrison in here? No, he's not. Harrison, you're in here? Oh, shoot, Harrison is in here. Harrison, you want to jump on? Bro, I want Harrison on here. Hold up. How do I add a guest? All right. Dude, this is too funny. That was a really good question he asked too. So let me see if I can add a guest. No, yeah, I was hoping we could get Jacob on because he does have a pair. And then you know, we could hold up. Let me send this to Harrison real quick. I hope you guys can't see my screen. I don't think you can. All right. Oh, he's on. Oh, he's on. Oh, okay, interesting. Damn, I'm streaming right now when he's already talking about it. I gotta go check that out. But yeah, I just sent it to Harrison. But yeah, it's a really good point. I don't think they were ever planning to sell any of them, to be honest. You know, like, I think for the Jesus shoe drop, I didn't actually try. It was probably maybe like a couple pairs being sold, but for the most part, it's all marketing. Like, they weren't, like I was saying from the very beginning, they're not trying to sell this for like $30,000 or whatever it'd be worth. It's not worth that for them. The amount of money they're making from like showing, like, hey, we're able to do this level of marketing and stuff, that is way, way more profitable than selling a couple pairs of sneakers for an high price of $1,000. It's not worth it for them. For people like Warren Lotus and stuff, whose like entire brand is made on like creating and selling merch and shoes and stuff, that means money for him. But MSCHF could care less about that, dude. They really do not care. So yeah, that's just basically how that goes. Oh, Harrison didn't get anything? Damn, how do I get this going? Let me try this again. Add guest. Bro, this is so weird. I'm like really like right in your guys' face with all of this. YouTube fam. Here. Oh shoot. Do I have 2 different numbers for you? I think you might have multiple numbers, that's why. Oh, this one. This one, okay. Sorry, I think I sent it to your old number. I want Harrison on here hella bad. Bro, hopefully. I mean, he has a good perspective. He honestly, like, he has a really good perspective. Because I'm sure, same thing, he got the text, or not the text, the email from the company and is like, do you guys want to promote this shoe? And it's literally going to be your call if you want to say yes or no. And look who just jumped onto the stream, everybody. Yes! Yes!
Can you see me?
We can see you and we can hear you, brother. First time on here. How you doing?
I know. I pop in sometimes and checking out the chat.
All the time, dude. I honestly thank you so much for doing that. I don't know why we never got you like on live with us, but I always see you like in the comments and stuff, which is super humbling for me, bro. You're big time. That's a lot.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm just another guy making videos.
Hell no, hell no. You're doing it big. So, what is your thoughts about that? I saw your early comment, right, where it's like we have a different perspective because we've seen like the back and forth emails with like Mischief and whatnot.
Yeah. So I mean, when I remember I reached out to you because we worked with Mischief. We got approached by Mischief
Yep.
Probably a year and a half ago. And I don't know if you've already mentioned this in the live, but you know, the $1,000, if you don't open this mystery box, we'll give you $1,000, that whole thing.
I forgot about that one, bro. I forgot that was them too. Oh,
so when I
that's
saw
right.
the Mischief name, immediately I was like, this is the same thing, the marketing. So I had my wife's dad reaching out to me. I had friends reaching out to me like, is Nike really making a shoe with Satan on it? And I was like, guys, this is not Nike. This is a complete custom shoe. And so obviously my skepticism on it is because they say 666 pairs that they made. I really feel like they made a couple press pairs and then they sold out immediately just to get the reaction of the public of like, oh my gosh, people actually bought these for $1,000. When is that true? Is it, or is it just like, and they got us doing exactly what they want. We're talking about it right now. That's
exactly. Even if we didn't accept the pair, we're still talking about it. And it's just like, because it's so like, we're part of that sneaker world, you know, and stuff, we don't have a choice but to talk about it. Like, especially when it's this overwhelming, like you have to have an opinion or else it's like, oh, what are your thoughts? And if you don't answer, it's like, okay, so what's going on there, you know? But I'm so glad you brought up that box one because I do remember that conversation we had where it was like, this seems kind of weird, but from what we know, they're a legit company. Like, I have no knock towards them at all. They're definitely doing what they're supposed to. It's just people need to realize it's marketing. It's not like a actual, like, they're not a product sales company, you know?
Yeah, and it's a custom product, and that's why, like, because if none of you, the viewers don't know, I made a video on it. Did you make one on it, or did you?
I did not. Yeah, I chose not to do
that.
So
I ended up reaching out because they sent me the box. They didn't pay me, but they sent me the box they could do a video on, and I was skeptical because there's been all the like mystery box scams, and so like ever since those happened, I keep my distance and I vet everything that happens, and so that was one that I was like, this looks legit, but I can't like tell if like it's too sketchy or it's not because like the company doesn't have much of a reputation. So we came to the conclusion about it being, just about marketing. And so like even in the video, I was able to be as open as possible. I can say whatever I want about the product. And in that video, 10 times I said, I don't know if this is legitimate, but this is what it is. And because they didn't care, they just wanted people to see the thing. And so people like Unbox Therapy did the video, the same one that I did, and a couple others. And so I don't know what ultimately came from that. I ended up opening them all, and it was a weird scenario. And so I honestly didn't even realize the Jesus Water shoes were Mischief.
That was them.
I didn't realize that, and because I thought that was a legitimate release. So then they got me back then, and now it's happening again, and they're kind of having a reputation now of like coming out with the crazy releases, and so many people think it's a legitimate Nike collab, like so many people, and that's what's crazy about it,
I guess. And that's what's hard for you, like people like you and me, right, where we like kind of know, and it's hard because we just think it's common sense for ourselves because we've seen their name so much. But for other people who don't know the Mischief name, or they might have seen it in passing, I could see like how their perspective is where it's like this must be like Nike, working with Lil Nas X, and whoever this Mischief people are just helping with it, whereas that's not the case at all. So that's a really awesome perspective, actually. It's just so hard because we're trying to detach ourselves from what we see in the background, and, just be a regular consumer, but we already have like all this previous knowledge of it. And I think for your mystery boxes, you ended up getting like a couple decent pairs of shoes and like some Gucci or some kind of like jacket or something, right?
I got a jacket that was like $800, like supposedly $800. I got a Louis Vuitton mini duffel, and then one had a book. It's like Accounting for Dummies or something. So it was an interesting video, and video ended up doing over 1 million views, which at first it didn't. It did like 200K, and then it like I went and looked at it like a few months later.
And there for like it was going for like at least half the conversation, and all of a sudden it like froze on my screen, which sucks. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for coming through this stream. This was really fun. Really happy to have Harrison on at the end to get his perspective on stuff. And you guys did hear that he does have like that upcoming video, so keep an eye out for that. Literally, I I'm the mystery boxes over here at one level, and then we got Harrison, who's like this level, bro. Like there's levels to. I'm like, see, I'm not even on screen. Harrison's not on screen either. He's all the way up here. Anyway, okay, wait. So you guys, so what happened? The stream did freeze then, and you guys missed a lot of stuff. Oh, that makes me so sad. We missed like half of Harrison's conversation. I got to tell you guys what he said. So what? So where did you guys get cut off? If you don't mind me asking, before I cut this stream, where did you guys get cut off? This makes me really, really disappointed because we had a great conversation with Harrison, and I saw it froze, and I was hoping you guys were still hearing in the background. So let me know. Yeah, when did we freeze? Missed like 5 minutes. Okay, shoot, that's not good. Well, I will give you guys, I guess, a recap of what happens then. Harrison, right before he left, you know, we had a great conversation. I hope at least the recording and stuff will like hit at the end where you guys replay the video. Cut off like 10 minutes ago. Oh, okay, that sucks. But yeah, the one thing that I did want to point out was Harrison was super nice enough, you know, obviously to come online, jump on the stream with us. He's really like big time. Like, I don't even consider him a sneaker YouTuber anymore. He's like an actual like with the big name YouTubers already. He's like that high. Not to gas him up too much, but anyway, he came on. And he did let us know, like at the very end, that he does have like a special video coming soon, where apparently this guy on TikTok went viral because he's been trading like literally like from sand, like grains of sand, I guess, been trading that sand up. And his entire goal was to buy a Tesla. And Harrison ended up buying a Tesla, and he's going to be the last like trading partner for it. So that's going to be on Harrison's channel soon, basically trading a Tesla for mystery box or something with that guy, and it's going to be pretty darn cool to see. So yeah, that should be a little tidbit for you guys. Obviously, he dropped it for the Untitled Hana, which was really nice. He didn't need to do that because I haven't seen that announcement on like his Instagram or his like Twitter or anywhere. So that's cool information for us. He's a really good guy. That's why I really like the people like on this stream, like, or like, you know, in this community and stuff too, is like everybody's pretty chill. Like all of the sneaker YouTubers, they're all really chill. Like Seth, obviously, Harrison, Jacob, Mike from, you know, Sneaker Life and stuff. Everybody's like super nice, and it's been like a great community, and I'm just happy to be involved with that. So that was cool that he gave us a little heads up on that. Hopefully you guys are subscribed over there already, and, you know, check it out. Yeah, from sand. That is insane. Anyway, yeah, I'm really bummed that the video did not like it froze or whatever for like 10 minutes. It was still playing on my screen, and I could still hear Harrison talking. So at the end of this, once I finish this stream, which is gonna happen like literally about right now, you guys can watch the replay on the channel. And when you guys watch the replay, hopefully you guys are able to like fast forward to where the chat with Harrison is, because he did bring up some really good points and stuff, and just really like enlightening conversation. I'm really just bummed, dude. That was such a good conversation, and it wasn't cut off. What the? So anyway, it cut off where he was talking about his video hitting 1 million and another hitting 200. No, yeah, that was literally like right before the good part. So please try to go back onto like the replay and stuff and check it out. It was such a good conversation. I don't want you guys to miss that. That's why. Okay, I don't know. I gotta go check out these other channels that you guys are saying. I want to see Jacob on and whatnot, and hear his take and stuff too. But I guess he's already, you know, streaming right now with Tony. So check out that stream if you guys are like about to watch like more of this stuff. But I'm done for today. Thank you guys for being respectful the entire time. I appreciate it. It was really nice, you know, doing the fan call-ins and stuff. It was cool to see like, you know, you guys coming in with your own thoughts, and obviously you guys kept it like 100. Nobody was like trying to like throw their own views and like hate or whatever on people, which is what I personally really love. And that's why we have people like, you know, coming on to the channel to talk these fan line talks. So we can do a lot more of these in the future, but that is it for this video. We'll see what else happens with this Lil Nas X stuff, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget that like button. It helps the video a lot. Love you guys. And until next time, guys, stay humble, stay blessed, take care. And I will see you on the next episode of